Hello, Virgo. So, what is going on? You guys are... So this reading was supposed to be all general, love, but it appears that love has taken over your entire reading. So, let's go ahead and get started. First card is Queen of Ariel. The bottom of it says, nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. So they're saying a number of you out there have gone through some recent changes, and for a number of you, they weren't changes that you wanted, and they were surprised. They were surprise changes that you did not want. You did not see them coming. They were unexpected, and it's just really thrown you off kilter. A number of you have become recluse. They're saying most of you, the situation was with love. I'm getting for a number of you, you had a relationship unexpectedly end. And they're saying some of you were expecting it to go to the next level, some level of commitment, and just out of the blue, bam, it ended. But they're also saying that you were getting a lot of intuitive guidance that the person wasn't meant for you, wasn't good for you, they were a lesson for you, you were being... So a number of you knew in your heart that it wasn't right, but because you were committed and forging forward, thinking that it was going to work, it totally threw you off when it didn't, but it was what was best for you because that person wasn't good for you. They're saying, some of you are still having a hard time figuring out. So they're saying that that person wasn't good for you. You knew it for some of you for a very long time. That person, for a number of you, they were deceiving, lying, using you, but it was benefiting them, which is why they weren't being honest with you. And they're saying that a number of you have just recently, it ended abruptly, unexpectedly, and it's just really thrown you off, and it's affecting other areas of your life. So what they're saying is, in order for you to come back to a more balanced, happy place, because you guys are always very happy and you have big loving hearts. So for you to get back to that place, they are encouraging you to spend quality time with the people that you care about the most, your family, your close friends, and they're even encouraging you to open up. Like they're pointing out, I don't know if it's going to zoom in, but there's on the lower right hand corner, there's a bush with some roses coming out, and the roses, they're blooming, they're opening up. They're saying open up to those you love. So for some of you, they're saying your family members love you, they care about you. Some of you, your family members were totally against this person the whole time because they knew that person wasn't treating you right, but which could make you apprehensive to talk to them. But they're saying for all of you, your family, they love you, they want the best for you. Open up to them, share with them, and they will even be able to provide you some advice that maybe something that you hadn't thought of before, or bare minimum, you'll be able to express those emotions, because I get it's right now it's important for you to express those emotions in order to heal them and release them. So at a minimum, you'll be able to get that stuff off your chest. So they're encouraging you to spend some time with family, close friends, and express your emotions, open up, because that's going to help get you to a happier place. It'll get your mind off of things. So because they're saying right now is the time to take care of yourself, because you excel at taking care of others. You're always taking care of others. You're always watching out for other people. But I mean, you have a gift of making life beautiful for others. But this is a time for you to take care of yourself and to nurture yourself so that you can bounce back from this. And then you'll find they're saying that you'll be thankful that it happened, because they were saying earlier, like, you knew that the person wasn't right for you, but for whatever your own reasons didn't want to let that person go, let it go. But it was all part of the divine plan. And divine plans, it's like a puzzle that falls into place. And you had to have that happen. It was simply a lesson. You were just to learn a lesson from that person, so that person could, leave your life, go on to where they're meant to be, and you could leave and go on to where you're meant to be. And then you'll both be happier. And it was just part of that piece of the puzzle that had to fall into. It was divine timing. They're saying it was time. So next card is Five of Gabriel. And on the bottom it says, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So they're saying, again, it's watched over. Yeah, they're pointing out that the three angels across the top. So it's watched over by the angels. This was meant to be. It was meant to end. They're saying divine timing is at play in your life. And in order for you to move into the next chapter of your life, which is your bliss and your happiness, you're meant to be, all the things you've always desired and wanted and that you've prayed for and wanted your entire life, they are awaiting you as soon as you finish completely releasing yourself from this situation, this person, and healing your heart. But they're saying, you're still trying to like solve the puzzle and figure it out. And they're saying at this point, you don't have all the pieces. And so you still can't really understand why it happened, but you will when the time comes. But the best way for you to come to a peaceful resolution right now is to just stand back, let it go, look at the big picture. Because they do keep reminding that person, for those of you that had the person taken from your life, that the relationship ended with finality, be it that person met someone else, was marrying someone else, got pregnant with someone else, baby, or just said, okay, that's it, I'm leaving. It was for your best interest, and because they weren't meant for you. And they're saying deep down, you know that. So they're saying to just withdraw yourself from trying to figure that out, because they're going to give you clarity in the near future, they're saying. So withdraw yourself from the drama. Focus on spending time with family, friends, those that you love. Expressing those emotions, but so that you can heal and move forward. And, hold on a second. They had me look at a card, and it was confirming. They wanted me to look at the bottom of the romance deck and unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. So it's more reassurance that was not meant for you. They did not love you and feel for you as you did for them. And they're saying that a number of you, when you look at it deep down, you didn't have enough love for them either, they're saying. So this is a time of healing in order for you to rebuild. And they've actually already started building things for you. And they're going to give you some clarity on that in the very near future. Now, the next card we have is Innocence. And if you can read the bottom, it says, Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. And we're going to read the book on this one. Okay. Archangel Michael is holding you in a comforting embrace, assuring you of your innocence. Ask him to help you forgive yourself and let go of guilt, which is a heavy emotion that keeps you from experiencing inner peace, by saying, and they've got this little prayer in here, Archangel Michael, thank you for helping me forgive myself for, and then you can give the name of the person, specific event, and for anything else I've blamed myself for. Please help me release all self-blame from my mind, body, and emotions. Feel the sensation of deep release as Archangel Michael helps you embrace your true innocence. Your past behavior could never undo God's perfect handiwork in creating you as a powerful, loving, and much-needed being of light and love. So, because this has shaken a lot of you to the core, made you question your value, your worth, and a lot of you are really beating yourselves up over things that you could have done differently, you could have done more to make it work out, you could have changed things. And Archangel Michael's reassuring you, you could not have changed things. This happened exactly how it was meant to be. For most of you, he's saying this was simply to teach you to love yourself and to remember that you're amazing, you're a divine being, and also to know that you're innocent. You're perfect as you are. There's nothing that you could have done. The person was not meant for you because they have someone better for you. You just need to first, that puzzle piece, that lesson is for most of you to learn to love yourself, to be compassionate and kind to yourself, to not beat yourself up. So they're encouraging you, and they're going to help you with that, to release those emotions, to stop beating yourself up, to learn that lesson and come to a place of loving yourself again so that you can move forward and share love with another. And for many of you, they have a divine love awaiting you. They just need to get you through this final piece. And you're completely surrounded by angels, assistants, and family that love you to help you get through it. Now, on the road that was just supposed to be love, before love commandeered your entire reading, the first card we have is Passion, and on the bottom it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And they're encouraging you as part of this, healing, rebuilding, preparing your heart for what's to come. And you do have miracles and blessings coming. Rest assured, that is coming your way. But to get there, you just need to focus on finding, because they've answered your prayers. You don't see it yet. It's not clear yet. You don't understand the puzzle and why it's coming together the way it is yet, but you will in the very near future, because they're taking care of all that. All you need to worry about right now is bringing joy back into your life. Because they're saying a lot of you, you've prayed for this great love, and for some of you, you thought that person was your great love. For some of you thought, okay, this is my soulmate. This is it. He's it. She's it. They were a soulmate, but soulmates, not all soulmates are romantic partners that we're going to be with our whole life. Some soulmates are family, friends, people that we feel instant connection with. Some soulmates are romantic partners that are going to be with us the entire lifetime. Some soulmates are soulmates that are just simply to be in our life romantically, teach us a lesson, usually to love ourselves, and then they move on and we move on to something, both of us, something better. And then for some, there are, twin flame relationships. But they've heard your prayers for great love. That was not the person. That was teaching you to love yourself so they can bring in the true great love for you. And it's on its way. And they're saying, don't worry about that. They've got that. You just need to focus. If you look in here, it's like they are having a celebration. They are having a good time. They are enjoying each other's company. It's like they're going to get ready to have a feast. They're surrounded by beauty and flowers. And they're encouraging you to get into that place of passion and joy. Go do an activity, a hobby, something that you enjoy, because that's going to put you into a place of happiness. Because if you have a passion for life, that will open, that's going to help heal your heart, but that's also going to open up the flow for a new love to enter your life. But you have to be enjoying the current moment fully. If you're in a place of regret, a place of loss, and they're saying for some of you, you've been praying for the love of a lifetime and partner, and you just keep wondering, when's this ever going to happen? Same thing for you, to shift your perspective from that of lack of, oh, my life will be good when I have this person. My life will be good when I, have a partner, a soulmate. Your life is good and amazing as it is. Because when you're thinking, okay, I want this, I can't wait for this to happen, I long for this, or you're coming from a place of, okay, I've missed out on this, why didn't it work out? Both sides of the coin, you're coming from a place of lack. And, the universe can't decipher, so they can't decipher between I don't understand why I don't have love, I don't understand why I don't have a partner, I don't understand why I don't have this. All they hear is, I don't have this. That's what the universe hears, so you end up not having it. So by shifting your perspective and just finding passion in life, joy in life, enjoying what you're doing, enjoying the moment, you're going to find that love of a lifetime will just be drawn to you by law of attraction. And then for some of you that are putting in the work, having joy is going to help with healing your heart. Because the next card we have is, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So, for some of you, they're bringing in a new love interest. And they're saying, some of you, you've met this new person. Some of you are feeling like, okay, this could be the one. I'm feeling some strong connection, a soulmate connection, some divine connection. But you're still hesitant to move forward. You see how she's not really looking at him. He's not really looking at her. They're asking that you open up your heart. Like this rose, open up to the love. So for those of you that have this new love interest, this new potential partner that you're really feeling drawn and connected to, you're feeling that because you're feeling that for a reason. They are the person that's been brought into your life. It is a divine connection. It is that partnership that you desire, that deep love. Open yourself up to it. It's safe for you to love. They're saying a lot of you, you've built this wall around your heart, and closing your heart is just going to repel and push that person away. That is the person that you've been trying to attract. So trust what you're getting intuitively, because I'm getting for a number of you, you've met someone, you're getting intuitively that this is the one. this is the one, this isn't the person I'm meant to be with. I have no doubt, but you're fighting it because you're afraid of getting hurt again. But they're saying you're getting that intuitive information that this person is the one because they are the one. They're not going to hurt you. You can open up your heart to love. And then for some of you, this is also opening up your heart to loving yourself and knowing that you are worthy of that. Because some of you, because of past experiences and hurts, and even for some of you, recent past experiences and hurts, you feel that you're not worthy of love, but you are. And they're going to help you heal your heart and remember that you are, so that you can move forward with that person that you are meant to be with. Okay. And the last card that we have is express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. So they're saying that there's some of you, that you've met someone and, you've been having your heart guarded and you're not moving forward with them because you're like, oh, okay, yeah, they're just going to rip it out and stomp on it like the last person did. They're not going to. They feel just for you the way you feel for them, but they've been hurt too. And you're both a little hesitant because if you look back at this card, she's not looking at him, he's not looking at her, because when we've been burned, it kind of makes us a little apprehensive to move forward, and we can get a ton of intuitive guidance that this is the one, this is the one. I mean, our angels can pretty much be dragging us, and we still fight it because we're afraid, because we're like, that really left a mark last time. Really left a mark. I don't know if I want that again. Kind of got a couple scars. But it's safe. This person is your meant to be. This is your divine partnership. That's why they're saying that's why a lot of you keep getting the intuitive nudges, the intuitive guidance, but because you both have been hurt. And they're saying that when you look at this card, there's this angel, this little cherub that's like hovering over her as she's sitting in the saddle talking to her. They're saying some of you, this person, there's been some communication challenges, some miscommunications, some lack of communications, some non-communications, there's been communications challenges. So that's another reason that both of you are, hesitant to move forward. She's not sure how you feel, you're not sure how she feels, and vice versa. So extend the olive branch. Go ahead and give a small token, because, a gift, it's visible evidence of your loving thoughts. It's evidence that you care. It's going to open everything up for both of you, so that you can move forward. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It can be something small. You can, go somewhere, go share your favorite place, go watch a ball game, do some flowers. I mean, or even just write a love note. Do something to let them know that you care. Because I get a sense for a number of you, you're sitting there and you're like, okay, why won't he call me? You're like waiting for him to be a knight coming and rushing up to your door, or vice versa, waiting for her to just show up. And it's not happening, but they're saying for some of you, there's been a lot of communication issues in the past that have left both of you kind of hurt, unsure where the other one is, apprehensive, not moving forward. And all there needs to be is something to show that you both have feelings for each other. And they're encouraging you to take that first step, so that, because they're saying it's stuck. They're saying for those of you that are in this situation, it's stuck. It is a meant to be relationship. You both feel that, you both know that, but because of things that have occurred between the two of you in the past, neither of you are moving forward. So it's like extending an olive branch to move forward. Now, and the last piece is for some of you that are married. Hey couples! Some of you that are married, you've been having some emotional turbulence. They're saying minor arguments about things, but it's kind of just made you unhappy with each other. Again, communication challenges. And what they're saying is, go get your husband, go get your wife something small to show them that you love and care for them. And that will open up the communication channels, and that will reignite the flame between the two of you. And it's tied to this passion card. So to bring that spark back so that you can have fireworks in the bedroom and outdoors, do something. Show her that you love her. Show him that you love him. Because they're giving me an image like a boxing ring where you both have gone to separate corners. And again, for a number of you being married, or you've got this love interest, because of things that weren't said, miscommunications, misunderstandings, hurts, small arguments, big arguments, doubt, you've both just taken opposite corners. And they're saying that you both love each other deeply. It's a deep love. It's an eternal, unconditional love. The love's not going to go away. But the two of you are going to still continue just to stare at each other from the opposite corners until one of you does something to get you out of being stuck. And they're encouraging you to be that person. And it's not going to take a lot. Just something small. Something small to get things moving forward. And then you can enjoy fireworks. So, sorry that you're really going through some crud right now. But the good news is they're saying that a number of you have been going through this crud for a long time. Those of you that had this relationship end, I mean, it's just been cruddy, they're saying, for a very, very long time. And this was meant to be. Meant to happen so you could move forward. Because they do have, your dreams are coming true. As soon as you release these emotions and come back to a place of loving yourself, so you can be open to the love that they have for you. Because they're saying it's sweeter and better than you could ever imagine. It's divine love. It's they're pointing out, you got 3 angels on the top. It's divinely ordained. It's watched over from above. It is everything you ever dreamed of and more. They just need to get you completely disconnected from that person, get your heart completely healed. Those of you that don't have the person that broke your heart recently exiting your life, they need to get your heart healed so you can move forward. But they are commending and congratulating you, because this is the light at the end of the tunnel. Because for those of you that, had someone unexpectedly be, taken from your life because they weren't meant for you, it wasn't good for you, it was ultimately causing more damage and hurt. That was done for a reason, but it's the end of it, because they're saying you've gone through this hurt and pain for a long time. Many of you months, many of you years, but the pain stops now. This chapter's closing, so you can finally kick that pain away and move forward to happiness and bliss and the joy that awaits you, because it's on the horizon. If you look in this, because they're pointing out the light on the other side of the mountains. The light is shining. You're at the end of the tunnel. So they are congratulating you. This is just a final capstone, final healing your heart, releasing, finally letting that go. Letting that person go, letting that junk go, the emotions. Coming to a place of loving you so you can share that with another. And so you can find happiness and bliss and joy in life, because they're saying a number of you have just been unhappy and miserable for so long. But now that they've cut that, they've removed that person, they've removed those things, they're getting you back on track to loving you, your life is just going to unfold. And you're going to step into a place of bliss. And that all is beginning for you. So that is pretty powerful. And that is good stuff, because that means just more good things are going to come for you. I wish you a lot of love, joy, and blessings. And I would love any feedback that you have. Feel free to leave it below.